This is the best QB to wide receiver duo in college football. When Tony Roden Jr. transferred in from Bowling Green, he figured that the wide receiver corps would be way better than he had at his previous school. And for the most part, he was right, but it wasn't because of who he expected. This guy was originally the third option, but turned into the number one by the end of the season, absolutely dominated versus Georgia in the playoffs and helped them go into the national championship game. Even though they were down by a lot, Greg Anthrop and Tony Roden Jr. were the main reason they were able to come back and make it a game in the first place. Now fast forward to this year, Texas Tech is 3-0. They have undefeated NC State coming to their crib. Let's see how them boys respond. First drive of the game, and ignore the wonky uni combo. I find Anthrop here, dime, there you go boy, 18 yards. I swear it would look way better if I didn't have the base layer socks on. This is another dime note to my tight end. After being a slot boy last year, he's now an outside receiver and he's playing pretty well. 6 yards here. We have not missed a pass yet on this drive at all. High ball, dime, 7-0 early. Our tight end last year was not moving like this literally or figuratively, bro. This guy is a legit option in the pass game. NC State does not score, but their D-line is trying to make something shake. He gets a spin move on my right guard and sacks me. But it's good, man. They get in man coverage here or whatever this is. This is another dime to Anthrop. There you go, boy. This pass rush is not playing, bro. 3 guys combined for a sack right there. Third down. At this point, the O-line has just collapsed and they're having a meltdown in front of everybody. Another sack. I tend to lean sacks being a QB stat, but man, right there, that's crazy. They're shedding immediately. Hopefully the run game can be a key to stopping this pass rush from being so insane. A nice run here. I cited Anthrop improving over the offseason, but it's not just him, man. The wide receiver core has just gotten so much better. Meanwhile, the O-line is still really bad, man. Nothing I can do there. I finally get some time in the pocket. One-on-one, back shoulder, Anthrop, dime, and get up out of there, boy. A 53-yard TD, 14-0. You're a great guy and all, man, but I hope you're actually insinuating that I should be the Heisman by this. I'm not sure what you're doing there. You're not winning the Heisman, buddy. It's almost the end of the first quarter, and NC State still has not responded with the score, but the defense is indeed super solid as they force an incompletion here. It's still 14-0. Anthrop one-on-one, no safety over the top. You're insane. That's a dime. 21-0. Oh, he dropped it? I can't lie, bro. I said we were the best duo in college football. What are you doing? Driving passes like that? That's supposed to be a dime. Third down, and of course I look towards him, but man, this ball just hung in the air forever. Horrible play. We do get a nice hit stick here, just for the culture. Another third down, but I see Holt here in the middle of the field, and that's a first down. The NC State offense is finally scoring, so I try to make something shake on offense, but he just tips the ball right to his own linebacker. That's a great play. Defense forces a big stop, so I look for my guy, Micah Hudson. Dime, let's go. Big time play. He's almost out of there, too. Don't get it messed up though. Micah is like that for real. He's a higher overall than Anthrop is. So on these key one-on-one situations, you can look for either one of them guys. My boy GA, that's his new nickname. He already had 5 for 132 in the first half. It's just big play after big play after big play as I find Johnson, the new slot boy, 21-7. We had a pretty solid receiver core last year. This is a great core now. Just no weaknesses anywhere. It's the third quarter now. We're up by 11, and we also have a really good run game as well. Once again, one-on-one on the outside, back shoulder for the win. Micah, great catch. Inching closer to the red zone, I look for my dog, Anthrop here, but he is in a snuggie. That's a pick. I can't even. That's a great play. There wasn't a single guy open. I should have just held it and took a sack or try to throw it away or something. That was just a bad decision. Only up 5 now. They're inching closer and closer, but man, the back shoulders were always where they have to get out of that. When I say no weaknesses, I really mean no weaknesses at all. Take off with our running back, just crazy. 20-16. Once again, I hope you guys are like shouting me out with these Heisman poses or something, because y'all not getting them, bro. One-on-one again, same thing again. Anthrop, great catch, boy. Being up by 9 isn't a lot, but it's still 2 scores as I get a nice gain here. About 16, 17, I don't know. Next play, this is a big time drive. We can go up by 3 scores if we get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. As I find Anthrop here. I don't know how we didn't score a TD, but nice play. 2-yard line, Anthrop, zig route, wide open, touchdown. There you go, boy. Tried to make the lead 17 points, but that linebacker is not playing any games whatsoever. We're only up by 8 points now. They're pressing both of my guys. Anthrop on the right side. I'm going to try him first. Brrr, there you go, boy. With the minute left, they have only 1 timeout of first down here. We're in the game. Better yet, a touchdown. Micah Hudson, dime, bro. 51-yard TD. NC State was a quality opponent. They forced 3 turnovers. They scored some points late on offense. It's a good win for us. With the nickel on the game and passing yards, dude, 6 TDs. Not that good of a completion percentage, but we had a good player of the game performance today. Next up, we have in-state rival, kind of, Houston. With this being one of the first Big 12 games of the year, a blowout here is going to set the tone for the rest of our opponents. It's 7-0, so we're going to try and match that on this driver here. As I find 21, he almost gets a first down. HB direct to 25, he gets a nice gain here to get a first down for us. I don't know what it is with Anthrop, but these guys just keep leading them one-on-one. For what reason? That's 7 up. If we don't score in that drive, Houston might think it's sweet, so that's a nice touchdown. Houston scores again. If they leave our guys in man once again, this tight end is a real player. First quarter is almost over. Houston's holding the ball pretty well on their sides. I get a first down here and nobody comes even close to tackling me. The final play of the first quarter, another open lane for me to run through, and this is almost a first down. We don't do this often, but this time we let our running back score to tie the game up at 14. Let's go. I don't think Houston really ready for a band for band with us, man. They take 3 on their last drive, but we're hugging with Micah Hudson and Anthrop. Our tight end is wide open, bro. This is a lot of space he has ahead of him. Break a tackle here or not. Just do your thing, man. 25. And just like that, we finally have the lead over Houston, 21-17. Houston gets 3 again. It's 21-20, but they leave this lane open for my dog, and this is a lot of room to run. 12. Our running back's in a one-on-one situation, so I just throw it up to a spot and see if he can go get it, and he does. He's almost gone, but he gets caught at the 9-yard line. We surprisingly trust our running back on 3rd and goal to get this touchdown for us. 28-20. We're stretching this lead out on the road. First drive of the second half, I could have tried Micah, but I look for my tight end here and he makes a play to keep the chains moving. 3rd down, we have to make a play here. I see my dog 21 here. He gets up the field, breaks the tackle, and goes out of bounds. I had Largo wide open, but they just made that pass go up in the air like that for no reason, so we just take 3. About 11, another 3rd down here. I find our slot boy again and makes another play for me. Slot boy is once again just balling. Maybe he's a good outside receiver as well. You never know. Get some yak here though. 17. Haven't said his name in a minute. That boy GA get up the field, my guy. Almost a first down, or it is a first down. Excuse me. About 11. At this point, we're just hoping to sit down in the 4th quarter. I roll out. I see my guy Micah dime. Get in that box, man. Pause. Up 18. And he turns invisible. What are we doing? Where is my guy at? Is that equal exchange? He catches the touchdown. He goes invisible? What? And then apparently his teammates can see him. I'm nothing on that. Nah, I'm nothing. Anyways, we're having a really super efficient game. 81 comp, 2 TDs. We usually have more TDs than that by this time, but we're just chilling this game. We were not able to sit in the 4th quarter, but if we do running like this, we might as well be sitting down. 3rd and 8, my right tackle does his job. Finally, prayers up to Brody, I suppose. Come on down, Anthrop. And this is a dime. What a play. And he actually breaks the tackle and scores too. Bro, Tone is really on his Joe Burrow lint roller type time, and bro, moving out the pocket, finding plays down the field, that's tough. We're trying to clinch this 50 burger and get out of here with the win, and my running back does indeed do that, man. GG's to Houston. Another player of the week nod, 300 yards, a 70 completion percentage, and 3 TDs. That's hard. Our slot boy had 7 catches, and Anthrop had 5 for 121 and 2. Just a team effort in total. We were saving up for our speed attribute, which is 9 skill points, and we finally get it, improving my dog to 82 speed and 88 excel. Tone should feel like a totally different player at this point, and he's really come so far after not even being able to move in Bowling Green to really being a legit improviser now. Playing BYU, I always have trouble with BYU in this game. I don't know why, bro. It'd be the most random teams, and they all be in the Big 12 that give you problems. But we're gonna have some fun. Them being in the Big 12, they do have a solid stadium pulse, so it could be a tough game, and it's raining too. Let's see how this one ends. RPO here, and I find Micah, but he is short of the first down. 3rd down, my guy finds the lane. That's a big time play there, boy. He has platinum shifty. I just noticed that. 1-on-1 down the left sideline, star versus star. Who gonna make the play? And Micah does. 7-0. 3rd down, a chance to go up by 2 scores and set the tone. And Tony Roden feels way faster than he usually does. A big time play. 4 verts again, but they leave my running back wide open. I still get hit somehow. They didn't call roughing the passer for whatever reason, but first down. Our running back is once again unguarded. He's wide open with that platinum shift. He's gonna make a play after the catch too. 20-something yards. 2nd and 4 from the 6. I roll out, but this 77 guy is very fast. 3rd down was too focused on Micah Hudson that I just ignored the wide open guy in the middle of the field until it was too late, man. Take our 3. We don't score points, but they scored 3 on their drive. But I throw it to my guy Micah, and he makes a play over there. Big time catch. Screen on 3rd down. He's wide open. There's nobody ahead of him to block, so he just comes up short. Just punt the ball. 9-yard line. A really bad sack here. We'll be in a horrible spot, but I find my slot boy, and that's an absolute dime. 3rd and 10. I see this out route open. Nobody's really guarding. That's a great throw. We need points on this drive, and this 77 guy is literally JJ Watt. Forces a fumble and tracks me down, and they recover it. BYU gets points. There's nothing open here whatsoever except maybe R1, but that gets covered late, and I take a sack. We haven't scored in the past 4 drives. I find Anthrop here. Good catch. Get some yak too. When the offense is struggling, you just gotta look for this one individual. It's Anthrop again. Great catch. Gets tackled short at the touchdown though. 1st and goal. Find my tight end here. He gets his catch and walks into the end zone. 14 to 10. Great drive. Before the half, Micah wins his rep on the outside, but every single offensive lineman lost, bruh. We have another 3rd down. My left tackle is on the ground once again, but we can surprisingly outrun people now 5 yards, but still results in a punt. This is a huge drop for a chance to go up by 2 scores. 1-on-1 with Anthrop again. Another great catch. Starting to heat up a little bit now. I find R1 and he gets a tough 1st down. 36-yard line. They leave Micah wide open, so I faded to the left, and that's a great catch. 21 to 10 in BYU. At this point, up 11. Another score here. We can almost ice the game. Great catch by Micah again. Same spot he scored last time. Look for my dog on the left sideline once again. And bro, the back shoulder is undefeated. It's never lost. To extend our lead, we give it to our dog Largo. 28 to 10 now. The start was kind of spooky, man, but we're looking pretty solid now. Get the ball in the red zone. I see this slam, but I throw it late. He does not come back forward, and that's a pick by that safety. Give it to our dog Largo again. Super special mover. What a spin here. There you go. Having Micah as the X versus having Coy Eakin as your X, it's just a huge difference. Look at him move here. With BYU really not scoring at all, we can do what we want. I find my slot again. He almost scores. 1st and goal from the 5 now. I am totally convinced that it's man coverage. I even changed my dog's route to a curl, but they bamboozled me and it results in a sack. Still need points on the drive though. I roll out and dude, he moves so much differently than he used to move. 35 to 10. Big time score. Look at my dog, man. I'm so proud. You moving like a real deal quarterback now. 3rd down's a pretty obvious man coverage situation, but bruh, you get hit off the blitz and he picks it off. Like, of course that happens. Of course that happens. No more passes, man. Just run the clock out. Give it to our dogs. Let them work. 12 yards here. Still up by 18, but I still want this dime to my dog. He made an amazing catch. There you go, Anthrop. My biggest fear is that I've been announcing his name wrong this entire time. That'd be crazy. 22-yard line. Looking for my dog on this back shoulder situation, but dude, the safety just made an amazing play and the ball was way underthrown. 3rd pick of the day. BYU actually has a defense full of playmakers, and this play was full of rage bait, man. I don't know how he dropped that ball. Almost a 2-minute warning, but I gotta get a 1st down before we get to that point. There you go, boy. The game's over. I don't even know why we're still calling pass plays, but man, wide open space, try spin move. I'm not lent roller. Just 12 yards, 1st down still though. Stat pad for the win. My dog 21 finally makes a play that I wanted him to make previously. 42 to 17. Great win in BYU. Almost had a nickel on the day, but hey, 5 TDs is still a nickel, I think. Micah Hudson with 7 catches for 169 and 2, and Anthrop with 5 for 141. A lot of people had multiple catch days today. I can't even fake it. This catch was super ridiculous. I don't know how he made it. Got a huge game with Kansas State next time, a ranked game as well. So make sure y'all boys tune in for that one. We have 5 skill points. We're gonna go ahead and get this IQ attribute. Let's go. 95 overall tone now. That's tough. Now at 8 interceptions, the goal was to be under 10 picks. I don't know if we can do that now. There's just too many games left. Threw 6 picks in this one. That just ruined it all. And we're out of the running for the Heisman, bro. This vid ruined it, bro. We can get back up in there. I gotta go on a run though. But I hope y'all boys enjoyed it. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you did. It's been your boy Need the Red with my dog, Tony Roden Jr. And I'm out, man. I'm out.